Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So, I'm going to be doing a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watches. Also for those of us who find ourselves on this video, not knowing why we're here because there's no Piscean nothing in your chart, in your life. You're probably needing a message from soul. Okay. So you're probably an empath too. I asked what this reading was going to be about. And what I heard was they really thought. Now, I feel peaceful today. So I can't tell if it's like, oh, they really thought, or like, they really thought. Do you see the difference between the two? Like, what were they thinking? Who are they to you? Like, were they thinking that they needed, to like think things through and invest more into you, into that connection? Or is this someone who, was thinking you would be someone easy to manipulate, easy to like, I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff that happens when it's Pisceans and empaths. There's just a lot of stuff. People have a tendency to have this assumption of who and what you are, and it's usually not in alignment with the reality of who and what you are. It's usually more in alignment with like this storyline they're telling themselves to for whatever that storyline is. So we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. All right. Ooh, manifestation, something that they were trying to manifest, trying to bring to fruition, whatever their plan is, it's upside down right now. It is probably not playing out the way they wanted. Um, I almost wonder if someone who is a Piscean, or does this apply to empaths as well? It's this sense of someone is finally standing their ground with someone else. And I don't know how this is going to turn out. But whoever was trying to control the situation, what they want is not manifesting. It's not working out the way they were hoping. Ooh, the rise of the feminine. Like stepping into, yeah, it ties into this like um it ties into this sense of like you're coming into your power, you're starting to understand what you need to do to stand your ground, how far someone has like gotten with trying to control you and manipulate the situation. um but it also has this message of like the masculine in your life, which it doesn't necessarily have to be a man, just a masculine energy person. They're starting to realize how beautiful you are in your most feminine form, meaning like when you're in your feelings, when you're nurturing, because these are qualities that, a lot of people don't really value. They don't see the strength or value in being soft, in being nurturing, in being patient, and all those other feminine type stereotypical feminine type qualities. Those are very powerful qualities. They really, really are. If you can step into this place within your life where you feel like a powerful mother, um, for me, I feel the most powerful as a mother when I know that I'm kind of just letting my kids make up their own decisions, and I'm seeing them realizing the whole causation effect thing, where if I choose to behave this way, this is how my family will receive it. Is it worth behaving that way, or should I just find a different way to communicate? For me, that type of nurturing is powerful, to see an expression of sovereign free will because I'm nurturing that. That's a powerful thing. Not because I'm yelling, not because I'm nagging. Oh, is this a message of too much nagging? So there's a potentiality, like, of a secondary message for this, or third message for this, where you have to be careful about the toxic feminine traits of, like, too much nagging. Too much nagging is not good. That's something I really, really dislike personally. I really, really dislike it. Like, that will upset me more. The fact that I have to keep repeating myself for you to understand I'm communicating an actual need. Why do you, if you know, nag in the traditional definition of nagging, why do you do it? What is your thought process? What do you think you'll accomplish? Do you feel like maybe they didn't hear me the first time, and so I have to say it again and again and again? Or do you feel like, um, well, they don't do it until I say it enough times? Like, I'm trying to get a better personal understanding of why would someone nag? I so dislike nagging. I can't do it. I'll ask the first time. I'll assume you didn't hear me the first time if you didn't acknowledge me, so I'll repeat myself a little bit later, and I'll say, like, I don't know if you heard me. This is what I said. And if you still disregard me, you disrespectful. I'm just like, you are so disrespectful. Oh, hell no. I'm not talking to you no more. I can't do the nagging thing. I don't know. Maybe my family has a different perception. I can't stand nagging. I just can't. I can't do it. Concealment. So we have the manifestation not coming to fruition, the feminine rising up. Someone's doing shady stuff behind your back. What is this about? Concealment. What are they concealing? Is that you hiding something? Or is that walking away? Like, this walking away that's happening, and is someone, like, hurting your feelings and you haven't expressed the effects on you? Like, concealment. Almost like someone's magic is being undone. Did someone do magic on you, or that's not a good feeling. Someone did something on someone. Someone did some sort of, like, mystical something. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this tells a whole story. So this is something that happened in the springtime. Okay. The springtime, it's upside down. That's when things went upside down. And I'm assuming either someone's doing this to you, you're doing this to someone, or someone is trying to involve you. It's this upside down request, magical request, and they want it to be hidden. And it's like very strong intentions. I don't know if this is I don't know if this is a what do you call it? I'm wondering if this is like a narcissistic type of situation. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Pisceans, empaths, we have to be careful about the people who try and involve you in their attempts to manipulate someone else, because you're a sensitive Piscean. You know what I mean? Like, be careful about that. Don't let people drag you into their stuff that you don't fully understand. It is very easy to manipulate a Piscean based on the poor me protocol. Based on the poor me protocol, it is extremely easy to manipulate a Piscean, especially poor me protocol. The PPMP. The PPMP. You know, That's something that I'm really, really learning. Like, I can have love for people, but I don't have to go to war on their behalf to protect them from their own poor decisions. Um, the only way people will learn is if we stop doing this, if we stop being the scapegoat, if we stop, um, if we just stop. God, what is this energy? I gotta look at the other cards. This is a breakdown of communication. This is something that maybe has been in the works to end for some time now. Um, someone had their cake and they kept eating it too. They really had an awesome setup and it finally imploded. It finally imploded. Hold on, I need to wipe my nose. What is this? It's a makeup thing. It imploded. Whatever this is, there was an implosion. Okay. So inspiration, right? The bees and the honey, like the sweetness was no longer enough. It was no longer enough. And it became this thing of like almost like rotting, like it's like they saw it coming, but then they didn't because they really, really thought they had it like that with you. They really, really thought they had it like that with you. And they thought that this is it. We're gonna work through anything. I can do whatever. And then I just have to say sorry. And, like it's all good. Like this is the perfect setup, is what I feel. And then the softly, softly, the tender touch card is upside down. So it's like, it imploded. Didn't see it coming. It imploded. Like, damn, you didn't have it like that. You didn't have it like that because it's almost like, oh God, I'm like hot and I'm cold. I'm yes and I'm no. It's wrong and it's right. Like this is the intrigue of it. The intrigue of it. It's like this person has probably always they've always made the other person feel like they can get away with anything, like that love will always exist. That love is forever. I don't know, man. This is a bad situation. This is a really bad situation. The implications here. The implications of this. What do you feel? I think someone's feelings have been so taken advantage of at this point. They don't know what to feel anymore. Maybe they don't feel anything. Maybe it's almost like a sense of obligation at this point. Like they're there out of obligation. They're there because obligation. Obligation. Ooh, I'm really not resonating with this. This is definitely not a reading for me. This is definitely not a reading for me. They're not like able to feel. It's a bad feeling. It's a bad feeling. When a Piscean is no longer able to feel some sort of sympathy, some sort of like, oh my God, I'm hurting you. That's not a good sign. That is such a bad indication, a very powerful, very potent indication. Like you took it too far, too many times. What they thought was heaven sent it's clear it's no longer that. They no longer see it in that way. You've dethroned yourself. Not I don't know if it's the Piscean I'm addressing or if it's, the other person, I don't know. That's what's like really throwing me for a loop. Whoever this is that's done like a lot of betrayal, a lot of hurtful, inconsiderate things. They once thought you were heaven sent. They once upon a time worshiped you. Not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. Like their eyes have been closed to all of this other stuff that you're trying to do now to make up for whatever you failed at doing before. I think you might have lost them. I think you might have whoever this is, um yeah. mm, Whew. Uh-huh. This is not good. This is not good. I don't know that I can convince a Piscean to reconsider you and your behaviors. I don't know that I want to. I don't know that I want to. That's what I'm having a hard time with. I'm trying to be impartial with this reading. I cannot help but just feel like I can't even find the words. I can't even find the words. I'm laughing not because it's funny, but because I'm trying to control myself from cussing you out. Mm, mm. Card number 2, inner trust. Allowing yourself to trust yourself. Whoever this was being done to, let yourself trust yourself, please. Okay? You know what you need at this point. I feel like you know who this is. If this applies to you, I feel like you know who this is. You know how they are, that you've known them for quite some time. You've seen so many different facets of who they are, what they're capable of, how manipulative they are, how they skew situations in their favor all the time. Damn. Someone's coming to mind. I think I'm having a hard time with this reading because I have someone that I personally know and they're coming to mind, and I'm really hoping this is not accurate. I'm really hoping this is not accurate for the person that I know because let me uh I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said, ooh, pack your bags, leave this little fucker behind. Oh, oh, this is done. This is done. Card number 12, every journey starts with a single step. I think your bags are already packed. I feel like you've already made a decision and you're kind of just trying to sort it through. You know what I mean? Just trying to really, really sort it through and walk away. Yeah. Oh, there's so much change. All those butterflies. Like your thoughts are protected at this point. Your thoughts are really, really protected. I feel like you're dealing with a narcissist. I feel like whoever this is resonating with, you've probably been gaslit for how long? And there's no more. There's no more. You've gone into full Phoenix mode and like you just burn it all down. It's just all everything that was built together shall burn as one. That's what I hear. So it's full destruction mode. Oh, taking it too far. Someone took it too far. Someone took it way too far. Way, way, way too far. I don't know that I'm sorry for them. I don't know that I'm sorry for them. Uh this feels so like card number 17, what is already with you? that freedom and that change, it's already with you. It's already with you. Okay? If you're actually dealing with this, look at this. Not only do you have an entire suitcase of your metamorphosis and that powerful energy that you can use to move forward, it's already within you as well. Release it into your life. Allow things to play out the way you need it to play out. Stop making decisions based on obligations. This is making my heart feel super heavy. This is making my heart feel super heavy. I'm a creature of habit. Um, I don't like huge changes. I'm extremely adaptable. Um, my level of adaptability tends to be extremely elevated in comparison with the average person. But just because you're adaptable doesn't mean you like change. It doesn't mean you like when your whole life gets turned upside down and all of these changes are forced upon you. But here's the thing, is this change, or is this just finally an acceptance of the reality of what this is? A finality to it. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly don't feel like this is change. I feel like this is just the finalization of what's really been going on. Like, I feel like for whoever this is, whoever is going through this, whoever this is to you, it has been done for so long. It's been done for so long, and you've kind of just been going through the motions, numbing yourself in whatever way you can, and going through the motions, going through the motions. And finally, you're like, the workout is done. I don't, I'm done. I'm just done. Like I need to be finished with this workout, this gym session. That's heavy. That's definitely heavy. That is a load that oftentimes will be so heavy it hurts the back, it hurts the shoulders, it hurts the knees. And it's even this sense that's included where it's like a sense of not being supported truly. Like, I love you, like the other person is like this with you, where it's like, I love you, but you can't be anything outside of what I've grown accustomed to, because if you do something outside of that, like, what's going on? Like, who do you think you are to be changing and allowing yourself to mature and evolve and have your taste change, have your preferences change, have your aesthetics change? Like, who do you think you are? Why are you being weird? I had to swallow some of that venom back down. It's riling me up inside. It's riling me up inside. Big bold vision upside down. Yeah, conditional love. It's like this sense of, you're only valid if it's what I say and do. What I say and what I tell you to do. Wow. Down to the aesthetics. Down to the aesthetics. You're not allowed to grow. You have to stay within the confines of what they dictate. This is highly oppressive. This is highly oppressive. Look at that. Shackles around the neck, shackles in the earlobes. Like, you're only allowed to listen to what I say. No one else's words carry any value with you. The shackles around the neck, you're only allowed to communicate what I want to hear. Look at that. The drone. The drone attempting to tell the queen what to think, how to feel, how to live. Attempts to shield you from other people's influence that empowers you. Ooh. Oh, good God. This is not good. Just I feel like, yo no soy marinero. Soy capitán. Yeah. I feel pissed. I feel pissed. I feel manipulated. I don't even know why. I don't even know why. I'm not even going through this. I feel pissed and manipulated on whoever's behalf. Why does this person keep coming up in these readings? It's been 2 years. It might have to do with you not having process, and I don't know if you have or not, but not having process to the degree that your higher self needed you to process. Oftentimes, what we do as individuals, the moment we stop sobbing, we think we've healed, you know? And the reality is, you can stop sobbing, and this came up in my memories on Facebook today. If it still makes you cry, it's not done healing. If when you talk about it, you still feel that emotion rising up, you're not done healing. You're not done healing. And when it's difficult to hear it being spoken about, you're probably still avoiding it. And this in general terms. I'm not addressing anyone directly. This is in general terms. These are general rules of thumb. A topic will continue to come up as encouragement for you to process what you halted in the processing of. You know what I mean? Um and like here's the thing, like I had read I quickly saw this comment the other day. I don't remember who commented it. But it was this thing of like the person commented, "You triggered me." Like I assume they were addressing me, like, "You triggered me." I triggered you, or you triggered yourself? Because, I mean, I can't trigger something if I don't know where the trigger is. I can't. However, if you have your finger on the trigger and I speak truth and you react, you clench, didn't you just trigger yourself? I mean, isn't that a lack of accountability to say that someone else triggered you? We don't even know what the reading was. I don't even know what the reading was. It was just this thing of you triggered me. Take accountability for your traumas. Take accountability for the fact that you've avoided your traumas. Yeah, it's this thing of like we don't quite recognize who we are and where we are journey, and you know that's very key, Shiman. It's not linear. It comes in waves because the path of the soul is not a line. It's not a line. It's concentric circles, cycling in and out of certain lessons as you rise, the lessons tightening as it rises and lowers simultaneously. This ripening of your understanding layer by layer for the same circumstance, sometimes using the same memories, sometimes allowing the same circumstance to happen again with different players. These are all about learning and encouraging us to see things that maybe we couldn't see until we've allowed ourselves to have a couple years to process. It's not always that you're not doing the work. It's not always that. Like for some, you didn't finish processing what needed to be processed. You thought you had healed. You thought, so many different things, and so you move forward from it. For others, you processed it as deeply as you could with the life experiences that you had at that time, and you needed time to have more life experiences that could be juxtapositioned beside the trauma you experienced so that you better get an idea of what you had went through, and then it'll circle back around and come in waves, just like the ocean meets the shore. There's an ebb and flow of our learning. There's just this ebb and flow. And most of our journeys are not linear. Most of us have journeys that are very tangled, very, very tangled. We have to just make sure that we understand. The goal is to learn to the degree that your soul determines, not another human being. No one can dictate the path you have to take, the thoughts you need to have, any of that. They can't dictate anything to you. Not. I wanted to shave my hair completely off right now. I absolutely could. And my husband will tell me don't do it. He will tell me, you're crying after you do that. You're going to regret it. Because he knows me. What is he telling me? Is he dictating what I should do? I literally will cry once a month. I literally will be like, why didn't you tell me not to? And he probably like, well, because that's the more you would. See that there? Are we allowing someone else to kind of manipulate their knowing of us to our detriment? You know what I mean? Like they know you, they know what buttons to push, they know how to reactivate your sense of obligation. So then that's what they do. That's what they do. That's highly manipulative. That's a type of manipulation that, God, personally, eh, eh, uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That feels like emotional enslavement, emotional, intellectual, and societal, social enslavement. That like gives me this imagery of like a little chihuahua, and it doesn't like to have clothes on. It doesn't like to be an accessory. and it's just being used as an accessory, where it has to tolerate wearing all the clothes and all those little things. Like I saw someone who tattooed their chihuahua, like literally tattooed. Okay, not fake tattoo, ink and needle tattoo their chihuahua and pierce their ear. I mean, I like the aesthetic, but then you think about it, it's like, dude, bro, tattoos hurt. That's like torture to the dog. Like, I hope that's Photoshop. I don't think it was. I don't think it was. I don't think it was at all. I was just like, oh no. No, no. That's just not cool. Not cool. I've seen that before. Like my brother's dog, the Mo, he's had this like he's had a handkerchief on his neck for the past couple days. Boy, oh boy, you look at him and you could tell he feel like he the shit. He feel big and bad. He feel handsome with it on. He's got extra pep in his step. Like, yeah. He's like, oh, this handsome little effer. This handsome little effer. He feel good about that. He feel like fancy. I'm gonna start getting him outfits. I was telling my brother I'm getting him outfits. What? I'm gonna get him some outfits. Our baby boy loves to look handsome. He like it. You can tell when someone likes it. When someone likes that kind of direction, but most people don't like that kind of direction. The ones that do, I almost got a question like, do you like it or do you feel obligated? Do you feel like this is something you have to do in order to earn the love that you want from them? Because maybe part of you feels like if you don't do it, you'll lose them. That's not love. It's disconnection. There's disconnection that's occurred. You guys are no longer connected. For those who are really resonating with this reading, that connection is all turned upside down. It is completely turned upside down. It's a disconnect. There's others involved. I'm wondering if others were involved on both sides. Maybe one was looking at others before you looked away. I'm assuming that this is you. You wanted a heart-based connection, and this one was like it wasn't a heart-based connection. It was like, listen, we both topless, we both got sarongs, we both got umbrellas. We're meant to be together. But, I'm looking at other things. I'm considering other things, but I'm here with you. So, you got nothing to worry about. Cause I'm kind of looking at other things and like considering it, but I mean, I'm here with you. So why are you tripping? Why are you tripping? I feel a rage coming up. Let me just not. Let me just not. Let me not. Collaborative dreaming upside down again. Everything's upside down. It's upside down. Someone turned everything upside down, or maybe it's been upside down this entire time and you finally just got, you got sick of all the blood in your head. And so you went right side up. Perfection of your life upside down again. Everything upside down, the connection, the logic, the attempt to own, attempt to dictate. This feels like a narcissist. It feels like you're dealing with a narcissist. It feels like it. Feels like it. Feels like it. Maybe we have the loyalty for people that we wish they had for us. Maybe it's not that we feel they deserve that loyalty. Maybe it's that we think if we do it first, if we give it to you enough, maybe you'll understand that this is what we want from you. You know? Like, I remember my mom used to do this thing. Ooh. My mom used to do this thing of like, she'll do something for you. And you're like, but I didn't ask for that. Okay. And then she would kind of just like, so like, what? Yeah. She didn't know how to ask. She didn't know how to ask for things. So, she would do it, or like, oh, I should do this, this, and this for you. And then you're like, no, no, thank you. And then she would like, are you gonna offer for me? No, I'm not. I'm not. Because I feel like it's, I feel like just say it. I don't like feeling like I'm being manipulated. I don't. I don't feel like I'm I don't think I'm okay being manipulated like that. Like, it's ugly. Okay. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, shit. Yikes. Oh, this is like a total cluster fluff. Yikes. Okay, we'll get through this. We'll get through this together. So, we have the Emperor card. Confidence, wealth, stability, authority, indomitable spirit, war-making tendencies, male influence. This is like a really this has just triggered me. This has just triggered me. Uh, This is someone who feels that they have the absolute say, that without their approval, you have no permission. No permission to decide for yourself or to exist as an autonomous being. Stability or stabilizing influence coming into your life. I feel like that's not the proper definition of it. I feel like this is someone who has far overstepped their boundaries. You know, it's like expansion of empire. It's crazy to me. It's like they didn't do the work on themselves, but they feel like, hey, I said I was working myself right. That should be enough. I'm playing along, aren't I? I'm letting you feel like you're able to, like, isn't that enough? Like you don't understand how much to you I do. Like that's the energy. Disillusionment, usury, hypocrisy, intrigue, intrigue. Uh, mm-hmm. Intrigue. So, Page of Swords in reverse, an imposter revealed. Oh, oh, an imposter revealed. Powerlessness in the face of stronger forces, lack of preparation. Their true face has been revealed. And it's this like they feel powerless. As you reclaim more of your personal power, they feel powerless. They feel like, mm, mm. Can you guys hear and see me okay? I think it has to do with my irritation. I'm very irritated by this topic. Very irritated by this. Switching. Okay. Okay. Let me just put it all down. Push it all down. Just. Is that a face? Is that a face with a nose and the mouth and the eyes? The alien is coming out my throat. Is that a face? A lovely little alien is in my neck and chest. Let me stop. Okay. Ace of Swords, great determination, initiative, strength, activity, excessiveness, triumph, prosperity, deep emotions. Deep emotions. So, you feeling deeply is really destabilizing their efforts because they're very uncomfortable with the emotions of it all. Like they're it's mm. You'll triumph. You'll get through this. You'll be able to cut through the overgrowth of the toxic plants. Many toxic seeds were planted in your garden. You'll get through this. You will. Um, just my opinion. When someone behaves in this way for prolonged periods, whoever you're dealing with, that's who they are. Sticking around in hopes that things will get better, that things will change, is you asking them to be someone else. So, kind of just like a little word of advice. Um, if you don't like who they are right now, there's a high likelihood this is actually who they are. I went through my growing periods with my husband. We grew together. There were a lot of things, especially in the very beginning, that we had to work through as individuals and as individuals in a partnership, a union. There's a lot of things that people experience as they're growing up that shapes their perception of what they're entitled to. And this is the key part. When they truly love you, when they truly value your presence in their journey, and you call them out on these things, they'll be able to take a step back. They might be like, they might be averse to hearing it, but they'll be able to take a step back and actually see, like, okay, yeah, I do need to start shifting who I am, um, allowing myself to grow up, allowing myself to recognize things. That's one of the things that makes me appreciate my husband so deeply, is that he can actually grow himself. It's not me dictating to him. Now, there have been times where I have used angry tones. Capricorn, hello. Angry tones to let you know, like, I don't like that. I don't like this. And there's not instruction on how to change it. There's this, like, you know, hostile, hostile communication of how it's making me feel being exposed to that type of logic, behavioral pattern, whatever it is. And that's that. And you have to make your own decisions as to how you're going to receive that, and all of that. If they get upset when you call them on their blank, I'm assuming a caca emoji is going to pop up soon. Yeah, there you go. There you go. The caca appeared. Yeah, no, I mean, for some, for some, they're not accustomed because of whatever family dynamic they grew up in. They're not accustomed to, people pointing things out. For others, they're just flat out narcissistic, you know? They're just flat out narcissistic. And it's up to you how you want to proceed with that. But just know, if narcissism is playing a role in this struggle that you're having with this connection with someone, I'll tell you one thing I learned about narcissists. You're always the problem. It's you. It's always you. It's not them. It's not them at all, ever. Like, yeah, I did that, but I mean, like, I don't know why you're going crazy on me. But you did that, but you don't know why I'm going crazy on you. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You did that. I'm the problem because now I'm reacting. Oh, hmm, yeah. Oh, oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. I had this man doing crazy ass shit to me. my family, where I was living. But I'm the problem because I moved. Yeah. That makes a lot of like illogical bullshit sense. Hmm. So I'm the issue because I had an issue with you harassing my family to access me. Yeah, no, I'm a total bitch. Yeah, like I mean, who the hell do I think I am having an issue with you telling me you drive past my home at least 5 times a day? I'm but like, God, I can't believe I'm such a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? My expectations are just far too much. You know what I mean? Like, God, I'm such a bitch for that. Like, who the fuck do I think I am to expect to be able to live in peace without fear of someone coming into the home when I'm home? I mean, what kind of bitch am I? Like, good God, that's so horrible. I'm so horrible. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. And I mean, heaven forbid. Like, I don't know why I'm so fucking difficult that I can't just sign away all of my rights to speak about my life and what you did to me. I mean, it's just being so fucking difficult. I'll be having an auction again to further buffer up my legal funds. That's right. Y'all thought Pisceans couldn't? Y'all thought Asian Pisceans couldn't? I'm just saying, I got conquistador blood and I'm Capricorn moon. You're pretty fucked. Pisceans and empaths. Let what is inside you be the things that protect you. Because all my life, I've been told, like, I can't embody that conquistador blood. I mean, you know what I mean? I can't just go around my life conquering my situations. Like, I can't do that. You know, I can't go around conquistadoring my life. I can't go around speaking like a cap moon all the time. Like I remember one of my siblings, I was vicious though. I was vicious. And he pissed me off, and we were still a lot younger. And he goes, "You can't be coming at people like that, like swords coming out your mouth, cutting people down with words." I absolutely can. I absolutely can. And I've learned that I don't always have to be reactive like that. It's not always worth it. It's not always appropriate. And because I've done so much work and so much accountability on my behaviors, behavioral patterns, trauma responses, I now am at a point where I know if I get that way, you did that. You deserve that. You worked real hard for that. You earned that. Yeah, I mean, you have me incarnate with conquistador blood, and then you don't want me to be conquistadorish. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It doesn't matter what region of my life I'm in. I will conquistador my life. Not other people, just my life. Just my life. And the people who do wrong to you, they don't want you talking about it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I literally don't care. And then like, oh, you need to agree to this so that we can properly muzzle you. No, but you're at risk of further legal action. Oh, I know. I'm having auctions. I know. What? Yes. I'm selling my personal crystals to further fund my legal protection of myself. You're not going to shut me up about such a vicious period of my life. You don't get to victimize me twice. That's what we need to begin understanding. When they do it the first time, it's like, whoa, where did this come from? When you let them get away with shutting you up, that's the second time. No. No. I will not comply. I will not comply. And honestly, I think part of the reason that I've been kept pretty safe at this point is like, oh, this bitch, she gonna keep talking. She gonna keep talking, this bitch. That's right. Recognize when you've been outbitched. And I'm talking about, for my situation personally, a predatory male, my perception of predatory male acting like a bitch because I wasn't easy prey. If you're going to be a predator, well, hold on. I want to play this for you guys because everything in my life creates an opportunity for me to learn. Everything in my life creates an opportunity for me to learn. You will not shut me up. You will not halt my growth. You will not have the type of authority you crave over me. You want to try and put your hands to grasp me and pull me down as I rise. I'll take my sword and I'll chop it off. If you like your hand, if you want to keep it, don't ever interfere with me rising from my own ashes. And that's how you own your life. So, I found that people who are extremely abusive require your silence. They need you to never, ever, ever reveal to anyone else the things that they've done to you. Share your story anyways. Never compromise your voice and your ability to share of what you have learned in your life, what you have experienced. If they didn't want you to tell ugly stories, they shouldn't have behaved so ugly. Find the courage and hold on to that. Let go of the fear and hold on to the courage instead. One day, it's my hope I can tell you my life story. Every single part of it. Especially the part the abusive people wanted to shut me up for. I found that people who are... Yep. My decision. If I don't want to talk about something, that's my decision. It's not because I have a muzzle. It's not because I'm operating out of fear. It's not because I have shame. Okay? My decision. Who's that video? Is that what you're asking? It's me. It's me. It's on my TikTok. Yeah. That's me. It's a very powerful thing to be able to recognize that you are a powerful person. And if things are going to burn in your life, it's because the fire came from your matches. Never, ever, ever will I be complicit any further in my own suffering. ever again. Ever again. I see this for what it is. This situation is a continuation of a lesson regarding narcissists. The situation that I just experienced, that's a continuation of what I was learning about narcissism. I walked away from one narcissist only to walk into another. The lesson ends with this one. The lesson ends with this one. I will not continue to bring it forward in my life. Come hell or high water, I stand my ground. Come hell or high water, I will stand my ground. I will not back down. I won't egg you on either, but I will not back down with your stank ass fucking cologne. I don't give a shit how much you fucking paid for it. You still whack as fuck. Oop! Oop! You know, yikes. Too much truth. Let's just push that down. Let's just push it on down. Let's just push it on down. Never again. Never again. From this point on, any narcissist that comes across my path, before you can initiate anything with me, I will avoid you. If I figure out too late that you are narcissistic, you will see a whole nother side of me. I will be confrontational. I will not quietly walk away and like, oh God, that's a narcissist. I gotta go. No. I will sit there and be like, bro, your narcissism is showing. Your narcissism is showing. Oh my God, what are you talking about? I'm talking about you. Your psychological pathology is showing. Oh my God, why would you say that? Because I'm a truth teller. That's why. Did you still want to interact here? Because you're just going to get more of that. I'm probably going to laugh. Oh, you didn't like that. It hurt your ego? Good. You want more of it? Stay here. Continue engaging me. I'm not backing away. You want more of that? No? Okay. Go off and cry. Go find someone else. So long as you remain here, I will smite you. I will smite you. You don't know smite? It's archaic for kick your ass. That's, yeah. Yeah. They're going to talk shit about you anyways. Give them something fabulous to talk about. They're going to tell other people no matter what. That's what narcissists do. They can never take accountability for what they've done. And so the moment you walk away, the moment you back away, they will tell other people all kind of stuff anyways. Make it worth their effort. At least that's my logic. At least that's my logic. You want to accuse me of like fraudulent claims? You want to accuse me of perjury, libel, slander? Timestamped docs. I documented everything. Timestamped. Show me yours. Show me yours. You want to state that I lied? Multiple timestamped text messages. Yeah. Show me yours. Show me what yours says. Because I haven't deleted anything on my side. Show me what yours says to illustrate me as a liar. Someone who's committing perjury. Oh, you don't have any? Then you shouldn't continue fucking with me legally. Because I have plenty. Multiple flash drives. And multiple cloud folders. Multiple. Yeah. Multiple. When you come across someone who makes you feel like in order for you to be safe in their presence, you can never speak to them all by yourself, and you can never be in their presence alone, and you need to keep folders of every single interaction, that's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. Those people who make you feel unsafe in your life should not have access to you. Is this me accusing someone of anything that they No. This is me stating verifiable factual events in my life. Verifiable factual events with multiple individuals willing to write and sign, notarize affidavits of their experience. It's not talking shit if it's talking truth. If it's factual, if it really happened, if you could prove that it really happened, that is neither libel nor slander nor perjury. It's none of those things. It's a recounting of your life's events. That's not illegal. That's not illegal. Understanding the boundaries that you're working within, understanding the laws, understanding yourself, these are important things. These are things that we have to take a very good, long look at. We have to. When you begin to assess where your life has gone and you begin to recognize the decisions that you made that gave permission, either outright or passively, to take you down certain avenues, it's not to blame yourself. It's to help yourself understand if you are powerful enough to co create the suffering you are enduring, you are powerful enough to choose the polar opposite and not go down the pathways they tell you to go down. And people might, when they have this logic that comes from a place of fear of like, well, what if this and what if that? I mean, my personal logic is if you want to harm me, like, you know, I mean, I'm going to be pretty hard to drag down that avenue. I'm heavy. I'm heavy and I'm combative. So when you try and drag me down that avenue, not only will I be fighting back, I'm also going to look for anything to anchor myself on so that you can't continue to drag me. It will be a full on fight. And yes, this goes against all of my programming from childhood. This goes against everything that I was taught about how a woman should behave. Everything. 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 I was programmed to believe that as a woman, if you speak your mind, if you go against what is being dictated by the man, that you are being difficult, that you are this, that you are that. Like, that I should just be thankful that, I have a man willing to tolerate me. And no, this didn't come from my husband. My husband never said that. Mhm. That was said to me by family, that I should just be grateful that I have someone who can tolerate me. Gee, thanks. Gee, thanks. Wow. That was awesome. Thanks for that little nugget of truth. I don't know if you know this, but that's not truth. That's your opinion. And you're misogynistic. So your opinion doesn't count here. Yeah. 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 I was told that straight to my face. Yeah. Mhm. Straight to my face. You should just be like, "What is wrong with you? You should just be thankful that a man is willing to tolerate you." Who are you talking to? Are you practicing a conversation with someone else? Because I'm the only one in this room with you. Who are you talking to? Who are you spouting toxic caca to? Because I'm not hearing it. I'm really not hearing it. I don't value what you say. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. We are given our family, so we pick our friends wisely. Ooh, I felt that. I felt that. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It was the patriarch that said that to me. The patriarch. Yeah. I mean, if I remember right, if I remember right, when he said that to me, I was like, I'm not mom. Like he convinced her of that, but I'm not mom. Oh boy, did he get mad. Oops. Stepped on your little ego. And it just like came out of my mouth. He got so mad. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if people who are hurtful and harmful get mad at me like having a response. Why do I need to care? I mean, at least I didn't say you're lucky I tolerate you just because you donated half your DNA. Know your place and play your role. I didn't need you around when I was born. Oh, shit. Okay, that's excessive. Let me stop. Let me stop. Like, in accordance with my personal history, you weren't even there when I was born. Yeah, you're on mute. I gotta mute myself at this point. Okay. The Hierophant. Marriage, government or public company, body, corporate, official building, or official situation. So, whoever this is, they're taking advantage of the official situation, your official, possibly legal obligation to them. Peace of mind, joining of two people. I don't feel like this is a person that you're dealing with. I feel like this is someone else. I feel like this is someone else. Okay. Ace of Wands, new beginnings, new ideas, creation. See what I'm saying? I feel like this is someone else. You're walking forward with someone else, and you don't even need someone else outside of yourself to be whole. I'm wondering if this is you making yourself whole, marrying the masculine and the feminine within yourself, becoming a totality, allowing this to grow you in a way that only this level, this depth of hardship can grow you, you know? Um Okay. Oh, Jesus. My shizzles. Oh, Lord. We have the Three of Swords in reverse: distraction, confusion, disorder, mistake, incompatibility, anxiety, and loss. All of that describing this. You know, you're being confused based on their gaslighting, their consistent attempt to negate your reality as you know it to be because of what you have lived through. Do not give them the forum or the soapbox to do this. You're on mute. Mute them. Just mute them. So, Tower in reverse, continued oppression, living in a rut, entrapment in an unhappy situation. Yeah. So long as you continue to hold on to this hope that they'll see what you need, they'll understand what you're talking about, they'll change. People don't change. People don't change until they have to change. Evolve or remain. One of my most favorite quotes. Evolve or remain. Let's look for that. Or every time I see this, I repost it on social media. By Craig Crippen. Okay. It says, you're being presented with a choice, evolve or remain. If you choose to remain unchanged, you will be presented with the same challenges, the same routine, the same storms, the same situations until you learn from them, until you love yourself enough to say no more, until you choose change. If you choose to evolve, you will connect with the strength within you. You'll explore what lies outside of the comfort zone. You will awaken to love. You will become. You will be. You have everything you need. Choose to evolve. Choose love. Evolve or remain. Allowing yourself to evolve beyond the basics. Beyond the basics of needing a physical body beside you. Just because you don't want to be alone. You know what I mean? Like, you need a physical body present. You know, they have real dolls. I don't know if, I don't know if it's just one gender they make real dolls for, but you could totally buy one of those. That they're expensive from what I hear. I don't know how I know this, but they're expensive from what I hear. And my logic is this: however expensive a real doll is, it will be much cheaper than the cost of your therapy. If you just need a physical person present, like a physical body present, so that you can feel whole, because it seems like that's what many of us seek out, a physical body to hold physical space so we don't feel alone. Or better yet, get a puppy. Get a puppy. I mean, they can't be cheap, can they? I don't. Let's look it up. Awesome real doll. I don't know. I'm not into this stuff, you guys. Oh shit! It's $4,000. Oh god. Oh wow. Damn. Oh, the cost is anywhere from 500 to 10,000. That's therapy money. That's puppy money. That's like purebred pedigree papers kind of money. Um, I mean, if you're getting a pet for I would recommend a dog. Cats can kind of trigger like abandonment issues. They might not be willing to like cuddle with you. I would go for a dog. Um, Pit bulls, like properly bred and raised pit bull, they tend to be Velcro dogs. My brother's dog is a Borbal. My nickname for him is Velcro. That mofo is like a Velcro. Like, leave me alone. Leave me and my dog alone. We need space, bro. We need space. Borbals. Borbals are Velcro dogs. Look up Velcro dog. That's my nickname for him. Velcro. So, bond with something that wants to bond with you. I got to get going. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. I'll see you guys again later. Or I don't know. What's today? We'll see. Get a puppy. Bye, guys.